Leave in a couple minutes.
Yes.
But I am here for now.
Hello, hello. Hello, Selton.
Hi, Sultan. Hi, Luigi.
Hello, Luigi. Let's see. Oh, right, we were working on the thumbs. And we were working on these signs here. Zena, did you want to make one of those signs or not?
Yes, I can make them.
It should say tickets in there instead of email.
Should I make a welcome sign too?
No.
No?
No.
Alright, let's crack open my not Photoshop.
What is my next task? I think I could start making some NPCs around here.
Alright.
Hello, Sully.
Hi, Sully.
Hello, James. It is time to add some NPCs to this. Hey, Zena. Hey, lesser male Zena. Wait, what?
Hi, BG Suit.
Who's the lesser male Zena?
Oh no, I wonder. I wonder who that could be.
Hello, Skyloft.
Hi, Skyloft.
Hello, SG4.
Hello.
Man, these notes are getting pretty long. Shy Guys, Goombas, and Bob-Ombs. Goombas, Bob-Ombs. God. Okay. Let's see what we can do for Bob-Ombs. So there was a streamer right now, big streamer. He's playing Peach's Fury, which is still pretty interesting. He's almost done. I wonder how long he takes.
Hexagon Star can be on clouds.
Oh yeah, I also finished the new Goomba boss fight. The bot, whoops. You guys wanna see the new Goomba boss fight? It's much better than the old one. It has a soul. Oh god, this is so many bones. I'm sorry, Goombi, but I am stealing some of your bones.
Hey, Epic Meme Gamer.
Hello, Epic Meme. Hello, Justud. Trina. He called you Trina.
Hi, Just Dude. Yes, I'm here for once.
Okay. We need a new Goomba. Hey, Struggle. Case the bot.
Struggle.
And the bot is here now. Hello, Case, and finally, hello, Xena. Get new glasses. Oh, okay. Sweetheart. Oh, she means me too.
Yes.
Struggle has moved on to also calling me a sweetheart.
You've joined the sweetheart gang.
Any OST wishes for the day? Yes, I moved to Canada. I might have just not added an icon. You always did? Ah. I thought you just now started and I just always pretended you meant me to. Kirby Superstar OST? Let's do it.
Nice.
Do you still get Instagram MILFs? Not a MILF, but like, I think yesterday was the last time I got like a very sus message.
Hey, I like your work. Notice me. I don't have any idea what you do, but it's cool.
It was very sus.
I mean, would you rather the e-thoughts or the spam messages that say, hey, this is cool, DM it to this Instagram page? I had 5 of those today, and I all told them no.
I don't know, I don't really mind either one.
I mean, the spam ones are kind of fun to respond to.
No more older women that want my babies now, at least not in a while.
I don't know why, I just thought of that weird French woman that you couldn't understand.
One time there was a French woman just writing me in French talking about how she wants my babies and she looked like she was 40 and I was very confused. As in French Canadian? I don't think so. Actually, maybe. It wouldn't be. The weirdest one I ever got was someone that said that they wanted me to come to their house. They gave me the actual location, and then they said they wanted to like watch Star Trek with me until the world goes down. And I think they actually had paranoid schizophrenia. They're over it now, I think. But it was still a very interesting experience. I have not seen Star Trek now. We're making now, I'm making a low bone Goomba. Because we need this. Person being also streaming? No, that's just my girlfriend. She does not stream. You're removing bones from all Goombas? I have to remove bones from all Goombas because... Wait, let's just compare. Let's compare how many bones the Goomba has versus how many it needs. It has 12 bones and it needs 3. Well, actually 3 of those are not that bad, but still. That's like 4 or 5 useless bones. Right? That means the armature takes more than twice as long to process than it should need. I actually took the Yoshi with me to Canada, and the Yoshi is in the bedroom right now.
He sometimes keeps my chair warm.
I wonder if we are gonna get another Yoshi from my parents.
You think so?
Could be.
Could be. That'd be pretty fun. You know I won't say no to more Yoshis.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been mad about it. Rip.
I'm gonna die.
Here lie struggles, hopes, and dreams. Oh, hold on.
Her mom's picking her up today.
Yep, and that is my second. Hello? Okay.
Hello? I think this might be better than the billboard. We just need to get the color right. I got a Yoshi in the bedroom and saying okay with that? Yes. Yes, I'm the one that does the Mario 64 Hex. The one and only case emular. Case emulator. Yes, this is 15 triangles and it's probably less like than the billboard.
Alright, here we go. I have brought the big boy. He can chill in my chair and keep it warm while I'm gone.
So we're gonna do? Put him in a chair.
Oh, my mom's gonna be here in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
I thought she was already here.
Nah, she'll just text me when she's here.
So what we're gonna do when you're out, we just have the Yoshi there.
Yeah, he's just gonna do his own thing. Yep. Big boy is here. Our family of Yoshis continues to grow. Why did it go black and white?
Forgot to weigh these.
Okay.
As well as an original set to not deformable. What the fuck does that mean? How do I set the bone to deformable? This? Hey! Okay, so Zena's mom Ava messaged you on Instagram? No. All I chatted with Zena's mom on my phone was over groceries. We talked about buying quinoa and where it's cheapest.
My mom doesn't have any social media presence.
Hello, Clayman. Oh yeah, another micro optimization I did today. I turned all these into 16-bit values instead of 32-bit. That means we can save some decache accesses, which means that the game runs ever so marginally faster. Plus, we save 18 bytes of RAM, which it's basically immeasurable. Like, it's basically nothing, but it's good. My mom does not have Instagram.
What is wrong with Affinity Photo today? What? Alright, I am just gonna create a file.
Alright. So next up we have to put the... Should we give the Goombas stupid heads? Pyro! I love you too after subbing to me. Thank you. Bye.
Hi Pyro, bye bye. Hi Pyro. There.
Thanks for the Prime. Have you guys heard of Twitch Prime? Free sub? Gives me $2.50 if you sub with Twitch Prime. Shameless plug.
Should I just give you my Prime sub then?
Always. Transfer the money from Jeff Bezos' wallet right into mine. Getting there from scratch, making wrong with so many changes, or porting a game. All depends on the quality, Adamillo. When turning on autosave, I do not recommend that. Yeah, I think stupid hats are the way to go. What kind of hat would you wear in a theme park though?
I mean, I gave the Thwomps and Womps top hats.
Yeah, but these are guests.
Ah, these are guests. Give them a fedora, like a really goofy looking fedora.
I want to have them like in hats of different colors. And they should be Bowser themed.
Oh, wait a minute. You know those, the Mii costumes in Smash where it's just a Yoshi head? You should do one of those, but with Bowser. Or maybe a Bowser hat with his logo on it. Yes, that first one, that second one right there.
I don't know how to make this work on N64. It needs to be simple hat.
Or you could just do his shell as a hat.
A shell sounds more realistic. But would it make sense to have them all run around with different shells? Would that even look like hats?
It could.
I think I might have to go with something like this.
Alright.
Because otherwise it won't be recognizable.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then we have the hats in different color schemes. Like red and green maybe?
Red and green. I like that.
Kind of like this hat with some black in it. And then, yeah.
Just have Bowser's merch stand. Actually, can I do a concept art for a merch stand?
Yes, we can do a merch stand.
Nice.
Let's check where the merch stand could fit. Probably here.
I mean, does the theme park have an entrance and exit area? Maybe there's like a little merch stand for exiting customers.
It definitely has a merch stand like at the entrance.
Nice.
Stairs irritate you? I don't know what's wrong with it. What does area will contain? The area where email arrow is pointing at? That's just a placeholder. It will say tickets. And it leads to the lookout area. What? This fucking song. Texture is good, the angle irritates you. This texture is too low quality, unfortunately. Maybe we can use an HD version of that. What's irritating you about mine? I mean, it's a very different texture. I think I prefer the OT one too. It just looks better, right? Can you flip it? Of course. Oh, now I get it. Yes, this is how it's supposed to look. Now I get how it is supposed to look. That makes sense. I was like, yeah, a bunch of weird fucking lines. I guess that's a stair texture, but no, look. Okay, for those that don't get it, this here is like the front side of the stairs, and then the thing on there on the side here, that's like the deep part of the stairs. I did not even get that. In that case, the text should be aligned like this. I just understood the texture. This fucking song. Oh, I am Link's glider. No, I am going to ignore your 2 single effects days, but now, so no. Dude, I was upset that the graphic plugin existed. I was like, okay, this graphic plugin is trash. I wish people stopped using it. And the creator of the plugin just started hating me. That was a surreal experience. Yeah.
Oh.
Have any stars been done or planned for this level yet? No.
I mean, that
Planned,
sounds,
yes, but not done.
That sounds like a him problem for making a shitty plugin. Am I wrong there?
Huh?
That sounds like a him problem
Yeah.
for making a shitty plugin.
Yeah. I don't feel sorry about shitting on a plugin. It's trash. What does the Iron Gliding stand for? You don't want to know. Okay, how do I efficiently put a head on him without causing any additional lag? Because if I make it a bone, it's gonna do another matrix thing. I think I might have to. This might be my only option. They're all Glide, which was for the Glide graphic cards in the 90s. Yeah, there was one good Glide then, and then many bad ones that are just Glide and Glide knockoffs that are supposed to work for Romex, but they just break. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I wonder if Chrism is done. Yes. What do you say? Okay. So this has to be a translate rotate. No, just translate actually. And then the translate head offset, and then there we go. This needs to be a GeoASM comment. That is Pete to offset 002, but not connected. And I hate my life because I have to do this. There we go. I wonder if this works. I don't think it works. I think it has to be here. No. HH head render. Like so maybe? And this is a GeoASM. Here. You can use Jabo, you can use Rise, you can use Glyden, you can use pretty much any plugin. You can use AngularLearn, you can use Parallel, just don't use Link's Glyden. Or Glide 64 is also shit. But there's no reason any human ever should use Glide 64. Whoops. Okay, perfect. We got the translate node, which I'm not sure why the translate node has a layer. Why is Glide 64 shit? Guess it just doesn't do anything right. It just does everything wrong.
Alright, Mom's here. Yoshi's taking over for me. Okay. There you go, big boy. Have fun. I will finish this song when I come back.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna make a custom geo comment that just renders one of multiple heads that we make for the Goombas. Or nothing at all. What is Glide and 64 fast? But what exactly is it doing wrong, if I'm curious? It only really emulates the effects that Mario 64 uses, as far as I'm aware. So many effects are just missing. Right, I think most 2-cycle textures just don't work. Stuff like that.
Alright, have fun.
You do.
Bye, chat.
See ya, love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, Jabba will also just work. Nothing wrong with Jabba. Belly button reveal. Oh no, not my belly button. Java does not make the water gray. That is Link's glider that makes the water gray. You went from 125 to 109 kilograms. How tall are you? I mean, losing weight is often good, but it also depends on how you lose the weight. A lot of people that feel overweight, they just try to crash diet, and that is really bad for you. You've just been eating less and better? Okay, if you've just been eating better, perfect. If you stop eating more than you're hungry, also good. But don't ever go hungry. Never go hungry. That's number one rule. Yes, eat better. Eat the beta meals. But by how much? I have no idea. Probably by a shit ton. I mean, the games on the GameCube were probably 500 times bigger than the ones on the N64. Coworker of mine wonders why she gains weight even though she only eats once a day. Well, no, it's not like you gain weight when being hungry. It's just really unhealthy for you. Gamers are on the same power as Xbox and PS2, just like I have no idea how powerful those things are. Makes no sense to me at all. Welcome back, Arctus. I still don't know why you call me AP and I don't like it. Another stream I watched said that if you exercise on an empty stomach you actually burn muscle, not fat. No, not really. That streamer is an idiot. But he is partially correct. You can exercise on an empty stomach, but it won't do anything more for you than exercising on a full stomach. But if you go hungry, then the percentage of muscle you burn is gonna be higher than if you didn't go hungry. and just are in the negative caloric deficit compared to if it's like done with exercise. I think fat is done when you go hungry, as I think you have less to eat and muscle burns easier. Fat actually burns easier. Fat is the quick, actually. Carbs burn the fastest, right? There's a limit to how much muscle your body can burn. There's also a limit to how much fat you can burn. It really just depends on like all the different factors too. The harsher your caloric deficit, the higher the percentage of muscle you're gonna burn. So if you wanted to lose weight but keep all the muscle, it'd be ideal to be like in the lowest possible caloric deficit. But then it's gonna take really long. Basically, the longer it takes, the healthier it's gonna be for you. Honestly, what you wanna do is you just wanna make some lifestyle choices, like you eat healthy, you work out, and then you don't worry about the weight at all. And just naturally, your body is gonna converge towards a healthier weight. You don't worry about it at all, it's just gonna happen. Hello, Dr. Goat. No, see, what are you doing? We are doing pretty well. We're working quiz 7 right now. I'm seeing 6% outside linking lemon flavored gas. Lemon flavored gas from insect spray? That doesn't sound like a good idea. Why would you want your poison to taste good? To smell good? You'd want it to taste like poison. How about a Koopa's Bowser looking for command? Yes, that's the idea. Or that's at least one of the head ideas. Yes, this is an amusement park. Well, you wouldn't want insect spray to smell like lemon. It's probably a deodorant. It's a Bowser themed theme park. Meme review. Give me a second. Oh right, I didn't show you guys the new Goomba boss fight. I kinda deleted the old boss fight because I thought it was kinda bad. And I just made a new one. Hello Tanya Linda. Alright, this isn't Japanese. What's going on? What? Find a job you love instead. Not many people can do that. Besides, there are easier alternatives to sound sick than to put bug spray into your mouth. Undefined reference to Park Goomba, of course. Yo, wait a second, I just got an email from Raid Shadow Legends. Dude, Raid Shadow Legends has been spamming me hardcore. Like over the last month or so, they've just been spamming me with emails. I'm trying to get marketing, blah blah blah. Raid Shadow Legends. What do you consider making a paid promo? How much do we ask for? You already made a video for them? Yeah, apparently they liked it. Okay, Goomba looks good, although a bit misplaced. 10k no less. All right. 10k no less. This one's the funniest thing so far. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I have to show it again. Hey Stinky, I bet you can't hit the ball into the target. Hehe, loser. It's the best thing in the world. Yeah, that's only for the big bosses, Sayo. Also, the new water. Dude, Biobike, I need you to look at the water. I need you to look at it and admire it. If they pay me 10k, yes, I will advertise Raid Shadow Legends for $10,000. But no, Goomba boss time. So you all may remember him just sleeping here. Talking about ambushing you. Troops go get him. But now I changed it. Now he actually just picks you up and drags you to his castle. And now I'm being punished by this. He just kicks spiky Goombas at you. It's very goofy. Now the fight has a soul. These troops are worthless. Bring in the boulders. And then you drop the boulder on his head. Watch out for my hand, don't drop it on me. You just have to position him in a way that... yeah. That's it, I'm done with these goons. I don't want to be king anymore. Yes, I remade the Goomba's battle. The first one was really bad. Yeah, I love the fight too. It's way funnier than the old one. Oh yeah, the level select is way juicier than the original one. And there's also cute cross logos. I don't know if you saw different ones yet. Look at, for example, this one here. And there's always this cute logo here with things that are in the level. Can you link me that Blast music video you other play? Yes.
Kazi, can you link me that Blast music video you played the other day?
Here you go, Beta. The Goombas are also too big, I think. This is the correct scale, but I'm not sure. Might have to be 0.75 this. It was fantastic, but you gotta add an option for linear camera motion because you gotta hold the joystick for... No, there's one. Biobike. Did you miss it? Look. Hey Hoshi. Look, if you just press the button. Wait. Do you see that? You just press it. Hello, Hoshi. You're not supposed to use the slow camera. Is that Goomba big? Like to move the camera freely at constant speed. Ah, you want this increase to be faster. Wouldn't that kind of ruin the purpose of this though? Because this is supposed to be like slow. What are you working on today? The theme park. We're gonna make the Goombies. Also, can you explain this? Nope. I have no idea what would happen.
Cause Melanie wants to know where in Germany he lives.
I don't live in Germany. I live in Canada. But I used to live in Ostfriesland. She'll know what that means, I think. I think the Goomba's feet need to be further up. Hello, CX Link. Is everyone nice in Canada? Yes, Canadians are way too friendly and it's pissing me off. Why would she say, oh wow? What's so weird about living in Ostfriesland? The Canada truck thing? I don't know what that is. I don't like adding options over options file. Hashi. Size works, but I don't like the position of the feet entirely yet. I think this works best. Okay, time to make some hats. What's going on with the top of the level? It just doesn't have a skybox yet. Maybe we should just kind of add a skybox surrounding it, just for the feeling. So don't you think it's interesting that you pushing the N64 to its limits would make it harder, would make it hardest game to emulate? What? You're saying it makes it harder to emulate the game because I'm pushing it to its limit? That is true, because I used more of the effects. If that's not what you meant, then I have no idea what you could have meant. I hope the skybox looks cool too, but for now I'm just gonna put a hue transition there. I can still see my belly button. Well, too fucking bad. I'm not changing. Just came on stream because I wanted to stream. I'm not gonna change my clothes. Too bad. What's this the foreign is supposed to be? It's the theme park. It's Bowser themed. Banjo-Tooie only has one skybox? No way. Kazooie has so many different ones. Aren't you technically not pushing anti-collision since you optimized the engine? Kinda. I mean, you can unlimit the FPS, in which case it's just running at max speed. There, now no one can complain about the weird sky anymore. Okay, it's time to come up with dumb hats for the Goombas. I definitely want a Bowser cappy. Maybe we want 3 different hats that you can buy at the merch store for the Goombas. Well, obviously Mario can't buy them, but like the Goombas can buy them. Cat ears? We're not putting cat ears in here. The cat ears is a Last Impact exclusive joke. Are the Goomba's eyebrows clipping in the center? No. Can I have a go at making one of that? Sure. Which one do you want to make? Honestly, it's kind of a funny coincidence that the toads in my games often end up being weeps. Remember Doki Doki Mario 64? The toad in there was also a complete weep. When you hear birds, that was the song. How could you forget? Yeah, the toad in Doki Doki is very memorable, isn't he? She. It's a girl, actually. Everyone in Doki Doki is a girl. Yeah, that's no good. This with a Bowser logo on it? You are allowing Japanese and garbage that legal to mod a console there, all thanks to Nintendo. Does that mean I am actually a wanted criminal in Japan? I'm banned from Japan. I mean, generally speaking, designers are not necessarily scientists. So the process of advancing game design as a science is probably very slow. Like, sometimes there are good ideas, I guess, but they're not scientifically evaluated. It's my favorite song, it's my least favorite song. What's with the wrist? Injury. From doing dumbbell curls wrong. Why can't Mario buy the hats? He's not allowed. don't know what pronate means. Basically, I had an injury from just working out, and then I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, yeah, that looks like it's just infected. Just take some painkillers and keep working out. And tell the doctor, Doc, that's a really dumb idea. I don't like that. And the doctor said, no, I'm sure that's the right choice. Just trust me. And now I have a permanent wrist injury. God damn it, Hashi. And I'm still forced to pay many thousands of euros in health insurance every month, despite having doctors like that. That's why I don't like health insurance. The theme park is made out of Bowser's cum? No. There's a hard limit of 254 megabytes because the console can't go further than that. But we are not going to hit that limit because I want to stick to 64 megabyte because that's what the cartridges of the N64's lifespan had. Music is on. Your father had his hand crushed in the steel roller? No, that does not make me feel better. Y'all should get off Twitter more often. Who cares what Twitter thinks? What? You don't follow me, someone? I actually have 20,000 Twitter followers somehow. I don't know where these people are coming from. I am only posting dumb shit. I even posted the stupid like Nintendo waifu tier list. You see that? Where are these coming from? It doesn't make any sense. I've been trying to hit 0 followers ever since I had like 9,000. Yes, I tweeted your PC port posts. I think that's a nice hat. Best way to lose followers is to take up the whole tweet. Yes. Kaza, how do you pronounce case? It's complicated. I delete many old tweets. I mean, if Mark can wear hats, there might be a reason to it, right? No, it's just because I don't want to program that. But you can make up a reason if you want to. Rule 34 is almost the same thing as modding games. That is a new sentence. Oh my god, fast 64 and it's fucking calling by default. Pisses me off. When do sex fall on the ROMAC to Rule 34 spectrum? You have philosophy classes? What do you learn in philosophy? I think philosophers on average are dumb as fuck. It is to somebody about Pixar games. I said that if a game is Pixar, it has to have at least a unique and charming art style to stick out. Otherwise, it looks like a generic or mobile RPG. True. He said you're dumb. Well, I mean, you were right though with that. Would you rather play this or this? Yeah, this looks very generic. This has a unique location, but I'm confused by what this is. Can I choose neither? I hate video games. So you can take something like this and it's copyright and make it your own. That's much the porn aspect. But maybe the porn turns it into a parody. You learn how to have proper arguments? Ah. So, give me an example. What have you learned on how to have a proper argument? This did not work for some reason. What if it's inside the Goomba? It is not inside the Goomba. I think that's the feet and not the hat, is it? Yeah, that was the feet. Where's the hat? So we have discussion where the goal is to convince the other of a certain opinion, for example. Ultimately, discussion where the goal is to find the truth, and this brings different kinds of phrasing. I think the most common arguments are arguments where your goal is to convince an audience that might listen to it. and arguments where you are trying to assert your truth and to not have your worldview challenged. No one argues to change the other's person's mind. Maybe some people argue to find truth though. 254. We learn commune mistakes and their names like ad hominem and ad populum. Oh, so you just learn to not be a complete retard. I see. They're actually important. They should teach that more at schools. No, no one has done that, and I hope that stays that way. Okay. Experiment. If this code is executed, Mario should just die now. Heh! What? Six funny is a game that's sort of a fancy pixel image cutscene actually is decent, but once it comes to gameplay, it's more about it, just a mobile game. I don't know, it's just I've seen a million games like this. Like, it's just not interesting anymore. Oh, I know this song. Okay, so this is simply not executed. Oh, of course. Look at that. I have Ligma. Well, now it works. What just happened means that it works, trust me. Shut up, Leela, you have cooties. Okay, well. He has not quite learned how to wear a hat, but... I mean, we're getting there. Why is this so wrong? Basically, I wrote the code that if the code executes, it just kills Mario, just so we have confirmation that the code actually runs. And then it killed Mario, which means we have confirmation that the code runs. Simple as that. So goes through the hats and the most I think Park Mario's MC kid wearing Nazi hat with a swastika. What? Dude, we're pulling a lot of viewers recently. It's very good. Maybe we can get Partnet eventually, hopefully. Alright, the head is completely fucked. For some reason, you have to rotate the model. It doesn't entirely make sense right now, but it is what it is. Why is there so many GeoTranslate rotates? Who put these here? Well, no wonder it's all fucked. We have to fix this with the script. What is the bot doing? Nothing. What the fuck? There should be something good in here. Is the script here? Yes, this is what we need. There we go. No, not the... Oh, I fucked the collision. I fucked the bitpipe collision. It's fine, it's fine. We can recover it from a different folder. This should fix it. It didn't even prompt a new compilation. Okay, we're saved. All good. Now, if we're lucky, the head might be on right. Yeah. Oh, what happened to his feet? Oh, I actually want to change the font here. Well, I want to change two fonts. The font you see up there, I think it's kind of ugly. We're using the 3D World one. And this font here, it kind of looks like a shitty Comic Sans. And I think I want to round the edges of the box here as well. "72 PC port comments? Where'd you find this? Don't round the edges, but I think we have to make it look prettier somehow. I definitely have to increase the opacity. Okay, translate, rotate nodes are gone. Where your font, I can do funny initial conversion. I can send it to you. Cozy said he would help it with it, but if you can do it, even better. I want to use this one here. I'll DM it to you on Discord. It's not fucking pixel art. I'll eat you alive. See, X-Link, you're still there. Did you still want to make a hat? Which one are you making? Are you making one? I want 3 hearts in total. What other can we put? You're making one, alright. Can you give me a quick few keywords of what it is so I don't make the same thing? Shell. Okay, okay. The poor kid. What the fuck? What? Okay. Where does in public get beaten up? Yeah, this kid definitely looks like he gets beaten up in public. You got a better one? That's a funny one, but I don't think it fits here. FFA, here we go. Ooh, time to get copyright striked. What's another hat they would wear? A bullet bill hat? There should be a hat shaped after one of the rides, right? Wait a second, what rides do we have? We have the Wiggler themed roller coaster with a big swinging ship, Ferris wheel, a merry-go-round, which is bullet bill themed, freefall, haunted house, merch stand, the ride tunnels. Okay. We got a shell, we got the Bowser fanboy hat. How about some horns? Cheers, Vextroff. These all look very cursed. How about just a helmet with two Bowser horns? I think that would look cool. Drybones hat. That's cool. But it's not Bowser themed enough. I don't think we even have Drybones in this game. I definitely want it to look like a Bowser fanboy hat. Like you would only wear it if you were the biggest fan of Bowser ever. How about these for hats? Koopa links. I don't really see. Oh, you mean the hair? Nah, that's just weird. I want it to be Bowser specific merch. I'm just gonna add the horns. What about this? Oh god. I think I can click the link. Yeah, that's also cool. It's pretty much this, except it's just the horns. It's pretty much the idea. you do gain performance by loading smaller textures, but I have no idea what you're referring to right now. Yeah, what else would there be someone? I think I'm mostly gonna stick to original dialogue system there. Or are there other reasonable options that you can think of right now? It looks more like a Viking helmet than a Bowser helmet. Should I add a horny fangirl Yoshi loving Bowser and give her this? No. That's just your fetish coming through. Do not put your fetish into the game. Okay, this is super copyrighted. Back to this. I think that looks like Bowser now. It's just a Viking helmet. Well, I'm gonna make it look more Bowser-y. I'm not sure about the middle part. Le Dien. This needs to be touched up. Alright. What? Yes to all? Where is it? Did I just delete all of system 32 with the letters or something? Oh god, they're not named? Fuck. Alright, this will be painful to do. If you could learn any language in the world instantly, which one would you choose? Chinese. Yeah, that is also true, someone. So as you did, I saw that someone Case had screenshot in this YouTube comment, started replying to them. What? What are you talking about? No, I didn't, Leela. That is entirely unnecessary and useless for me. S2DX engine seems more for people that don't know what an orthogonal triangle is. Which does not include me. That's better. I think this someone works for a Bose helmet. Maybe I should make the screen like Bowser. Maybe that makes it more recognizable. I think so. I think this is better. Let's do that. Now it looks like a Bowser helmet. I'm gonna turn the PC port comments into an NFT. It was designed to be easy to use and importing your own fonts. What does it do for you? Like, how does it make it easier than importing over the clown font files? Is it just for people that don't understand clown font printing? Oh yeah, I like this a lot. Can't DM me anymore. Let's see, CX link. How do I find you? I can't find you. Links. Oh. Now it should work. Hello, Keys artwork. Never knew I streamed on Twitch? Well, now you do. And high quality textures. Well, I mean, I don't really use any printing, so Sex Engine, not necessary for me. I like my author choice. And the stairs look kinda odd. Like, now that I understand what they're supposed to be, I just realized how odd this concept is. But I don't think I can 3D model all of these. I do not use PCBot, no. PCBot is the bane of my existence. I wonder why the feet are so far offset. Maybe the distance of the switch is just never moved? Is that why? Like, is this just non-existent? I mean, there would be an explanation, right? What if I did this? I mean, on N64 maybe you can get away with it, but it still looks weird depending on the angle. Nope, this doesn't look any less horrible. Done? Let's check out what CX Link made. Let's see, how many polygons do mine have? 71 and 20. Yours should hopefully not have significantly more than that. $116, okay, that's pretty good. Ah, I still have to texture it. Or is this supposed to be... Did you miss the texture? I think you forgot to set the texture to me. No texture, oh. Okay, let me just load in the random one then. And see what happens. Heh. Something very weird is going on here. You know what? I'm scared of your Blender file. I'm just opening a new one. I think maybe your hotkeys are different from mine and they're like saved in a Blender file or something silly like that. Nope, it's just broken. Okay. think I know why. Never mind. There we go. Alright, it's a very pretty hack. I'm just gonna make it work fine. Our farmers support. Can work? I don't know. I use the Mario 64 format. I don't care about the rest of Blender. And for the Mario 64 format we have a special add-on that just supports the format that we need. Right, so if you know the specifications of any format, you can just add compatibility for that. I like this. Hello, Geish. It spits out a Mario 64 specific format if you export for the Mario 64 specific format, which you can do in either binary or in C. It's up to you. Looks pretty nice. I'm just gonna vertex color this. How do you know how many polygons are suitable for N64? I tested a lot and I just have the numbers in my brain now. I think I might remove these, because they're not really strictly necessary, I think. Seen my mods before? I would hope so. Because I want to be famous. Make me famous, please. One cloud, please. I have my own debug tools to measure performance and all that stuff. Wait, what's the model you started with? I should use that as a visual guide here. Wait, where is it? Oh, you sent it to me on Discord. Oh! I had no idea this was a real model. Okay, that's funny. I think this was completely just made up. No, the Mario 64 debug functions are dog. They are horrible. The way the Mario 64 debugger works is it's just a line, and the line has different colored parts, and then it's supposedly like, okay, the first 15 pixels of this line, that's how long this thread is supposed to take, and then the next 15 pixels how long this thread is supposed to take. But it's so useless because it doesn't tell you how long it actually took, and the guidelines they gave for how long each thread is supposed to take are completely nonsensical. Plus I use multi-threading, so this is not even applicable anymore. There's a CPU and a RAM meter? Yeah, there's the CPU meter, that's the one I talked about. There's also a RAM meter, but I just have that off. I don't need to measure my RAM. I know where my RAM is, because I can read the map file, because I'm not stupid. Plus I have the entire RAM like hand organized, so the RAM meter doesn't even make any sense anymore, because it doesn't actually like take into account what I did. Because my RAM alignment is literally just me writing out the numbers of where I want everything to go, which is necessary for optimal segmenting so that the RAM bus is properly being used. Hey Mama Luigi. There's more famous for things like Bowser this game. Dude, that fucking thing, someone on Patreon paid $75 for that, and then somehow their credit card was charged for fraud and they got the money back. I am so upset. I made that hack for free. Melanie did not like Blasmusik, how sad. Doesn't the emulator make its own RAM allocations? No. The emulator doesn't do shit with RAM, it just does whatever the game tells it. Also, it did not make Bowser's Rave. $104 triangles. Can we further reduce this somehow? Not that it's necessary. I can remove the one in the middle. Actually, I think these horns are way higher poly than they need to be. Right, it won't look even weird to have these super high poly ones. 88, there we go. Why did it move? Bad Fast64, bad. She thought Eric was funny, good, good. She likes Blasmusik as a genre, what? No one likes Blasmusik except people over 18. So on emulator by default you play N64's PC specs? No. Many emulators throttle performance to try and emulate the N64 slack. So they just do a really bad job at it. There we go. Beautiful head. But you made it low poly. Well, I managed to remove, I think, 26 triangles. Which is, I mean, that's not too much. You wrote a comment on your wall, so that's what you say, hold water. Let's check it out. I don't know. I can't read it. I can't find it. You thought you made it too low poly? Well, I mean, you don't really notice that it's low poly here, do you? It still looks pretty good. Oh, I actually have one improvement idea. I think moving this row of vertices. Oh god, no, never mind. That was a terrible idea. Hey. There we go. Also, there was a guy that said that the browser clipping into the Goomba's head, and I think he was right. You can run the ROM while working with Blend on the assets. Yes. I mean, obviously, they're two different programs. But, I mean, I have to export and import the assets first. And just do that real quick and on a window off screen so you can't see it. That's better. Oh, that's sad, Vextroph. A hard crash drive. Dude, a hard crash drive is the scariest thing ever. I should start backing up my stuff just every day. I think that's our modern programming computers were generous brand video gaming was never done before. But no idea what they were doing and kind of winked it. Yeah. That is true. Although there are many things that could have been done better, but I mean, they're just game devs, right? They're not mathematicians. Well, another software is editing it, but there's only one software editing it. The other one only reads it. Why is this amateur inaccurate? You know what? Fast64 bug report. Where's the bug reports? New case report. I'm not sure it's inaccurate. There's not really much I can do for now, I just have to accept it's the way it is. And by the way, Zero, did you finish the suit for the Womp? Here's a new dialog font table, apparently they changed some textures, okay. Let me check, where is that? You want like the table here? This one? Oh boy, this is a big table. What is all this shit? Version U? I don't give a shit about version U. Fuck you if you're from Europe. Out of IFTFL. Leela, meme review.
So, anyways, since you're not gonna talk to me, we're gonna go down to parts and services, and I'm gonna shove a beak inside of you, and you are going to be able to talk better. You... Did you hate the idea that much?
Is he still playing Five Nights at Freddy's? All I know about Markiplier is that he's the guy that cries on camera and gets really scared at FNAF. That's all I know. That's Markiplier to me. I will refuse to watch Markiplier as a teleport reward. I don't like this wall. Wait, did Zero leave? He wanted to make a Womp suit, and I kinda wanna import it. Are you like talking about FNAF like some wine snob right now. Like you're a gourmet FNAF enjoyer and you can only enjoy it if it's done well. To me, FNAF was always a game for literal toddlers. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh no, people are gonna talk about Five Nights at Freddy's like it's some nostalgic masterpiece. But I think of your knock knock joke. I forgot what the joke was. Actually, what's this melody and all that was like? What? Good, I will ignore it. Let's see, where are we putting the Goombas? I want the Goomba to stand next to you going, wow, this is mildly offensive. Oh, the Doctor Who thing, right. Okay, I still don't remember the rest of the setup. Maybe I'm just not the type for knock knock jokes. So just have a Goomba here next to the stomp me thing going, well, this is mildly offensive. Can you please pot board game, please? No. Next we have to make them talkable. Yeah, this is gone. He's gonna talk about how much of a dick that Toad is. These guys are just waiting in line. These guys are also just waiting in line. I don't think we need more Goombas than that. We also still have Shy Guys and Bombs. Lidum 2. Lidum 2. Let's check what you have for me. This needs to be imported on a backup. It doesn't need to. I can literally just import this. And if it's wrong, I'll get something from the backup. I think it's about time I delete my downloads folder. $800, 900, 1 gigabyte, 1.1, 1.2. Do we have 1.3? My download folder is big, 1.3. I'm glad you like it, Shiny. Oh, 2 gigabyte. Just give me a bit. Yours is 2.17, mine's 2.8, now 3. How many elements do you have? 98,000. There were 102,000 files in my download folder. Ah, 21. Well, maybe you should clean that up. Wait, 27.8 gigabytes here. Okay, well, that's a bit annoying. This is why I have my downloads folder on my D drive, because my C drive is almost full. Oh, right, I deleted the file that someone sent to me. Whoops. Here we go. So these are probably gonna be hideous at first, right? Beautiful, dude. Amazing. It's the prettiest font I've ever seen. I think that's an A. Alright, let's just try to import this. I'm making a backup. Let's check how disgusting this is, if at all. Dark Mario? Yes, there's a GTA Mario thing I made. Oh god, what was that? Ugh. I'm not sure about this one, someone. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely an issue here. Yeah, kerning definitely needs to be updated. I'm just trying to gauge how good the letters are. What if I write a code that just calculates the kerning? What if I just take a code that calculates the pixel width and then adds 2 to the kerning, or 1. Do you think it would work better? I released a demo of this a while ago of Extra, but I remade everything, pretty much. I'm not sure if actually writing a code to do the kerning is optimal. Right, I have 2 of these. Use Control Plus to fit the screen in Photoshop instead of meshing Control Plus. Ah, I'll try that, hopefully. Aha. It's disgusting. This should be the same, right? To do is there a way to auto-generate this? Yes, there is. What do you mean? So do we just take the amount of colored pixels and keep adding 1? But how do we... What if they are not all aligned to the left edge? Right, there's no guarantee that it would be aligned to the left edge. Also, it seems that we have to add 2, because this is like the maximum. 3 from the bottom. Yeah, so the star is 8, but there's 2 space. So I guess we have to take the total width and add 2 to it. Reference implementation. How the fuck is this supposed to help? I'll just program it. What do you mean? It's the row with the largest width and sets the kerning to that. Why would I not just take the leftmost pixel and the rightmost pixel and add 2 to that? Or I take the pixel on the entire left and, or well, 0 minus the end plus 2. I just get the rightmost pixel and that's it. Don't want to tell because of how calligraphy works. Why? I do not understand. Whatever needs the same distance between it and other letters, it is tricky. No, of course not. Have you listened to me? I said I take the rightmost pixel, the one that is actually colored in. So letters that are not fully colored in, they will be shorter. Obviously, I'm not just setting a constant offset. If I wanted that, that would be done in 2 seconds. I wouldn't be thinking about an algorithm to calculate the constant offset. That'd be pretty silly. No, I think it will be perfect. And if one letter is wrong, then we'll just fix the individual letter. This is a function that runs once, so we can just do that, right? That will give us a good initial guess, and then we can still adjust it if we want to. And I don't know what the other method that was mentioned is. I don't even know if you understand what I'm gonna do. I think that's the biggest problem here. Hello, Electricon. Did you understand? Alright. Let's see if it really looks horrible then. Although if it does look horrible, I still don't know if that's maybe because some of them are offset to the right or not. So these are sorted as I1s correctly. It says IA4 though. Are they still as IA4s or as I1s? Not every letter is the same distance between it and other letters. Okay, wait, I'm not sure what you mean by distance in that case then. If you understood that the distance is variable. Because we want to use Unicode characters instead of ASCII, 0. But we barely even fill out half the ASCII table, so that'd be very silly. I'm not sure if I understand the format correctly. So this is 0x for 0 bytes, right? And these are 4, 8 by 16. 16 by 8. So there are 48 pixels, which is 24 bytes. No, wait. That's 128. Okay, perfect. They are actually IA4 textures. Hello, Mr. Astonish. So it should be the lowermost bit. Well, actually, there's 1 and there's 5. But since they are stored next to each other and it's one line, we can literally just do 5. Is freaking Nintendo Direct tomorrow? Yep. The Tuxedo Bomb texture doing good? Yeah, we still need to fix the Tuxedo Bomb texture, but I think Zara wanted to do it and he's gone right now, so unlucky. Actually, I'm just gonna assume min index is 0, because they should all be left most aligned anyway. Is that literally it already? I think this might be inverted. I think I inverted it from what it should be. Like I took the texture in the wrong direction. And it crashed, okay. How can that be? Quick check. So the concern with the text I'm using the font for, it is more fun when dealing with carefully crafted font designs for long-term cover tricks. Okay, don't get it. I think this is 2 segmented to virtuals in a row. Like it should be this. So I'm not sure if I'm going this the right way, like I don't know which way around they are rotated. So we're gonna have to look at these in Photoshop and hopefully figure that out. What the fuck is this? Is that a 2? So this way around, okay. So 8 minus J. And then how do we break? That. That seems like a better approximation. Hey Stinky, but you can't hit the ball into the... This font is really ugly. Really, really ugly. I wonder what this looks like with the original font. The 60 for the S font, I don't really know that one. I don't think it built the letters. And we need to make clean. The width on normal font is 8 on most, so it should just work. Some of it is 10. I think the L is just too far to the right, but even then the font is just ugly and I don't want to use it. We need to wait for this to run through. Read above. Wait, what? I have a bad idea for a resize algorithm too, so I could get a better resize instead of texture spacing instead of resizing the entire thing because it's crazy. I got the version, then clamped to 6/32, then it just gave like 0.5. You definitely want to make it so that the left side is clamped to the left. Because otherwise, you see how the font is like spaced weirdly? I think that didn't happen. And the L was just moved to the right. If you could do that together with my algorithm, fonts importing should literally just work. We're not gonna play FFA? I did not see it. Okay, so some of this is definitely not good. So there's probably a mistake in my algorithm somewhere. Did the M3. Wait, I want to fix this first. What's wrong here? Now we could literally just return back to original. That's not the problem. The problem is that I want this algorithm to work so that in the future we can make the text literally just work. Bye, Luigi. Super high for the email level. I do not see anything wrong here. Does it just set everything to 10 this way? That would suck. I think it's the best choice to first make this work and then to test out your new set someone, because then we know this works and that this is not the issue. this isn't that bad. I don't like it. Oh. Wait. It should be this, 17. Okay, no wonder the font looked bad. Please? Still not good. The Minecraft font. Honestly, it's kinda nice. It's honestly not awful. If I do this, the letters, if everything is correct, should be literally just side by side. They should just be staring at each other. Oh, nice, someone. Yeah, this doesn't quite work, and I don't know why. Maybe not all letters are left aligned or something. Let's try the newest one. Guys, I don't want you to send me new fonts. I just want to make sure it works first. No, it didn't prompt a new compilation. I have to make clean again. The info has left top aligned letters. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. What could make letters not aligned? They have to be aligned in the origin game. There has to be a mistake in my code somewhere. Why are these textures IA4 anyway? Can you actually put grayscale in there? Fonts are fun, then why am I not having any? It is actually 8 byte per line, and there's 8 lines. So that's not wrong. Boil the big boy. Interesting. They're cut off at the top. Please end it. Ah, song request is almost through. Interesting. You made a suit for the Womp. That's a very pretty suit, but it doesn't fit the texture. I like it a lot, but I don't know how to put that there. I'll save it for now, and maybe I'll try to make a texture out of this, because it's very pretty. Well, the kerning is definitely not right, but the texture is also cut off at the top. I just don't see what's wrong with the kerning here. Maybe we should look at the build folder and properly understand what's going on here. I don't know what this is. Oh wait, that's A000. We want to find the lowest one. 5900. Where's 5900? Here. This should just be the number 0. So if we look at build, okay, 5. Okay, so there's 10 pixels of nothingness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's a white pixel. So it is correctly detected. And it's also just rotated to the right. So my method should work. Sena out with her mom. When I made my text right now, I just pick out everything in Python into a file and then give it read runtime to get good. Yeah, that's what I do here. Ah, okay. Well, I was already able to read that from the character file. Sena's not out with my mom, that's rude, don't say that. Is 8 minus j maybe wrong? I mean, the star is 2 extra though. What does the 0 look like in the original? What is the sorted after? I just want 5900, please. Please. There we go. So there's 2 pixels of empty, and they decided to give that a kerning of 7. So I guess maybe max index plus 1, but it still doesn't explain how fucked up mine is. Use C++ you can pick out stuff with cut. I don't know what that means either. But whatever that is, I can also just implement that myself, right? So I'd rather people make theories why. I mean, there's also a chance that the file is just not converted right. I mean, most of these already look fine, but like some are cut off at the top, some are cut off at the bottom. Sometimes they'll just move to the right. But there's absolutely no explanation I have right now for why this would happen. Because in this case it should just have an extra space. I evaluate these right here in the beginning of the game when I set up the game memory. So this is pretty much as good as compile time evaluation. Getting the coding wrong, obviously. It's this. Why would I want this? Oh my god, can you guys stop giving me dumbass suggestions? It's pissing me off. We literally have this. This is basically compile time evaluation. This is evaluated the second it boots up. Is this restricted height? Yes, the Y kerning is the same as the original. We're only doing the X one. Hey GTM. Right, okay, I'll explain this code to you so you understand what I'm doing. I'm taking every texture into the texture table. I am checking if there's a texture here. I am going through the Y-axis and I'm going through the X-axis. And if one of the pixels has no transparency, then I store that index. Right, because like, that's the top line first, checks if there's a non-transparent pixel. If there's not, next line. If there's not, next line, next line, next line, until we find the first transparent pixel. Then we'd add one to it, and that's the kerning. I do not care if it's at runtime or not. Segment 2 is loaded, because segment 2 is being loaded right before that. I mean, it's not like this is where it decompresses it. This one sets the segment. So this is right where it decompresses it. You should find the first line with no pixels. Okay. Look at the number 0. Let's find the first line, or this number here, 4. First line with no pixels, there is none. Do you want to give this a kerning of 0? Yes, no. You want to give this a kerning of 2? Then it means it's this wide, and the next texture is being drawn right above this part. Also, was it looping 8.8 instead of 8.16? Because it's an IA4 texture summon, so 1 byte is 2 pixels. So if I end by 0x11, I check the alpha bit on both pixels. Remove 2? Why would you remove 2? I'll do it, just to see how wrong it is. There. Shouldn't be 4.8 then. No. It's 8 bytes, x-axis, 8 bytes, 8 bytes, like it's 8 times 8 bytes for a total of 64 bytes. but 8 bytes horizontally stand for 16 pixels. Lila, you are suggesting a kerning of -2 right now for the Lata 0. There has to be another way to make sense of this. I'm just gonna set Ball the Big Bully, the name, to just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. Just so we have a better test set here. Could it mean that the letter B is just fucked? I want to see how the letter B actually looks like. What is Swampsy doing? I'm still waiting for it. Huh. I mean, this is also clearly converted on ProLink, because if you look at this, it just doesn't work. I thought you were gonna do it, or do you want me to do it? I can do it too. I was just holding off on it because I thought you were gonna do it. Wash your brain with bleach. Alright, have fun. Ah, okay. I'll draw the rest then. That's fine. The first few bits are the top of the texture, right? It's not the bottom. It has to be the top of the texture. Let's do a fun experiment. See if this turns the textures all into... Like, it should give all the textures a white line at the very right rim. Interesting. It didn't. I don't know. People say that Mario Sunshine is just Mario 64, like twice the speed, but I don't know if that's true. Even if I could do that, there's no way I would just move on without understanding the code first. You can't just go like, oh, doesn't work, I'll give up and do something else. No, you need to understand it first. You need to understand both why it works and why it doesn't work. Otherwise you're just a shitty programmer. I think I probably got some of this wrong instead. Guess this is kind of a dumb code. This is supposed to add just a white line at the complete right edge, but it does not. If I do this, technically it should just make every texture pure white blocks. This is a kerning of 0. I actually have 1. And there were no white blocks. So I believe we got the wrong text pointer somehow. But it's somehow still a valid pointer somewhere. I just don't know where it points to. It tries to connect how big the texture is, so that we can automatically generate kerning, which means that the textures will be exactly so far apart that there's one line of just free. The problem is, it seems to not even get the texture pointer right now. Get some other pointer, and I have to figure out why and where. It's probably easiest to check out just the generated assembly. It's just a hack made by Broadwood. Happens sometimes. I didn't compile. Bro, that's putting homophobic messages in his ex. That's news to me. This could be correct. What is all this shit doing here? I thought I removed that. Main font glut and main HUD glut. What? Oh, actually makes sense. Okay. Load the byte? Why does it load the byte? I want the whole pointer. That's the issue. Does this... Why would this have to be a U32? Well, I guess we found the issue. I see now why it only loaded the byte. Do we now get our white blobs? Yes, there they are. On the left edge though, instead of the right one. Interesting. No, wait, it's the right edge. I thought it was like a list of pointers I was casting to, but no. Like I thought I was casting to a list of U8 pointers, but no, I was clearly not doing that. Well, it makes sense now. There we go. Okay, the kerning looks actually pretty good now. Maybe gifted like 200 subs at once. Yeah, so the only problem is the actual letters now, which are cut off from the top and kinda ugly. Of course it looks terrible, because these are test textures. We are working on making the font work. Okay, we had to write this code first, so that when we import a new font, we have it kerned properly. I have no idea, Zero. Right, now we put the original code back. We check again how it looks. And if it looks semi-decent, then we know our kerning works. I'm thinking bottom line detection. Yes, they should be bottom aligned. Depending on what you mean by bottom. I mean, for one, they shouldn't be cut off. Is the Linux surprisingly easy to hack on? Ha! That's surprising. No, there's no way I can make a living over streaming. I think streaming makes like, what, $100 a month? It's not really worth the time. But I get a lot of work done on stream. Oh yeah, 10 years ago it was way more difficult, because you had to learn assembly and all that. I mean, assembly still helps, but it's not required anymore. Because we have the decompilation now. What do I do for a living? Prostitution. And uploading to OnlyFans, yep. I think the space looks a bit weird, but other than that, I really like this. I think I might like this more than the original. Space is 0x9e. 0x9e. Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 26, 27. You know what? I don't need to do this. I have a bad idea. I think the original has spaces that are a bit more all over the place. Oh. I typoed it twice. Yes, I fixed the leader. I just ignored all the dumb suggestions and fixed it. Because they were very stupid. Yeah, I like this. Now we just need a good font. This also makes the letters look much closer together, right? With the letters being closer together, we can fit more text without it being bad. Someone needs to fix this program first, and then we can import that. Ignore the bunnies. Just ignore them. They can't hurt you if you don't look at them. Alright. I think we're done for today. And next time we will hopefully have a new font. We're gonna continue working on the Goombas. We're gonna give them some text. We're gonna start importing the other NPCs into that area, and it's gonna start looking populated. I'll see you next stream. Bye bye.